Hey Wahoo fans, Jimmy Miller here, class of '85, here with my good friend Jay Bilas, Duke graduate, '86. You've seen a lot of basketball. Compare the time that we played, the ACC then, to what it looks like now.
I like the shorts better now. Those Speedos we wore back in the '80s were not as comfortable or as attractive.
Do you still have some though?
I think, you know what, I think I do.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fit into them, and I don't know if decorum would allow me to wear them anymore. You know, you always hear, we're always talking with our friends about, boy, you know, back in the day it was so much tougher and guys were this or that. I watch these guys now and I'm stunned at how good they are. We played 4 years in this league and I don't remember ever having to run out and guard a ball screen. And so what a big guy has to do now versus what we had to do, maybe we'd wrestle on the block, we'd have to meet each other at the free throw line, have a fist fight for position, but we didn't have to run all over the court and set ball screens or guard ball screens and then recover. And the things they do, and as skilled as they are, you know, the players keep getting better and better. I think guys like you, or you know, Ralph Sampson, those guys would be great in any era. But the average players now are better than they've ever been.
Where we were all skinny back then. And I got to tell you, I think it was coming out my senior year, probably your junior year, at Cameron. You know, we don't see each other for the whole summer until the game of that next year, that next season, right? And I looked down at the other end of the court, and Tim Mullen was, we were in warm-ups, and we looked down there. It's like, who is that? Is that Bilas? You were huge.
I had to work out, man. I was getting pushed around.
You were huge coming into that senior year, and you used that to your advantage. I saw a clip here not too long ago, where you went baseline and dunked. It was
which is an unusual happening.
And you dunked in traffic against us, and there I was kind of waving.
Well, I'm just glad somebody caught that on film. But you know, our games is funny. Like our games, I think guys our era still talk about that, because you know, your sophomore year or your freshman year, sophomore year, you know, at '83 when you guys were #1, you had Ralph. You guys were so good, and we were a bunch of freshmen. We couldn't compete with you.
Talk about that. What was it like as a Duke team to prepare against Virginia, who had arguably the greatest college player of all time in Ralph Sampson?
It was theoretically, you know, you went in with a game plan, but it wasn't going to work because he was unguardable and he was so fluid. You know, you played against him every day. He's such a great athlete. The things that he could do, you couldn't simulate in any way, and it was shocking. And we had no defense for it. We couldn't deal with it. I'll never forget, we were playing you guys here at University Hall, and you guys jumped out ahead of us. And I think it was like 10-0, and we called a timeout. And we were walking back to the huddle, and you know, that place was loud and hot, and your crowd was chanting, "Shut out, shut out." And then we're going, that can't happen, right? I mean, that's not, you know, you're like, maybe. Because we couldn't even see the basket. He covered the whole thing up.
You talked about the crowd playing in U Hall. Now, when you fast forward all these years, we've got the John Paul Jones Arena. It's a great facility, it's a great venue, and it gets pretty loud in here. Game day is going to be in here. What's that experience like? How does that compare then to now, let's say?
Well, it's totally different. I mean, this arena is gorgeous. I think it's one of the 2 or 3 best on-campus arenas in the country, the new ones. And the people here seem to really kind of warm to and accept the defense that's played. And that's not usual. They get really into getting stops and having this 5-as-1 pack line, which is really impressive to watch. But it's impressive that the fans get into it. You know, they don't have to have alley-oop dunks to get excited. They get excited for the way this team plays. And it's a really difficult place to play for any opponent. And it's a great atmosphere for us. Every time we come here, and especially with game day, the place is packed and people love it, and they should, because the team is really good. These guys play defense at a level that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I always judged opponents by, you know, how hard I felt they were to play against. And like I did, you know, the truth is I hated playing against you guys because you were hard to play against. Everything was hard and difficult. And I think it's the same in a way, even though it's a different style. It's the same with Virginia. I don't think any player in the ACC goes, yeah, I can't wait to play Virginia. I don't think they want to play against them. They know they have to, and they play hard and they play to win, but I don't think they want to. If they had a choice, they'd pick somebody else to play against.
Yeah. All right, fans, I want to say thanks to Jay Bilas for coming out,
Thank you,
chatting. And you can see him tomorrow and the rest of the Game Day crew. 9:30, the doors open here at the John Paul Jones Arena. Hope to see you there.